Baldur's Gate is arguably one of the best video games ever made, and inarguably, it was a runaway smash hit commercially. There's a very good chance that you played it. I played it, though due to my workaholic nature and my utter refusal to do anything fun unless I can turn it into work, I've only played through Act 1 so far. Because it was such a huge hit, though, it is serving as a gateway drug into our tabletop version of D&D. And so having a mini collection makes perfect sense. I have no idea what's in this set, though I'm guessing it's going to be a lot of classic creatures because this might be a lot of people's first set of minis ever. Before we jump in, check out bonfirebites.com or our social media accounts for our own custom 5e and Pathfinder monsters and magic item cards ready to add to your games. They are completely free. If you like them, tell your friends and maybe even a few of your enemies. And now, with thanks to WizKids for sending it our way, let's find out together what's in these boxes as we open up a booster brick of Adventures from Baldur's Gate. Humblewood is one of my favorite 5e settings. It is a beautiful and lush world that is home to a complex society of animal folks. The new Humblewood Tales 5e supplement book features more than 200 pages of expanded lore with new adventures, creatures, magic items, and shops, a gazetteer of the great tree city of Ulderheart, and so much more to enrich and inspire your Humblewood adventures. Gather your party for new tales from levels 3 through 8 as you encounter pirate mercenaries, face off against a slime king, and take on the god of shadow and trickery and an otherworldly nightmarish dreamscape. What tales will you tell? Check out Humblewood Tales today using our link in the corner or in the doohickey down below. Alright, first our unwrapping spell. Alright, first of all, let's find the heaviest and do that last. Ooh, that's heavy. Alright, this is our last one. Put these off to the side, start here, and let's see what we have. Right. Ooh, we got a creepy crawly to start with. A very blue spider. A face spider, huh? That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, no, that's alright. Large sized. Our little ones. Ooh, we got a nice mind flayer. Oh, I like that. It's kind of a casual mind flayer in a way. Let's see if I can read what's written underneath. Oh, it's a named one, I believe. It's a little hard to read, but you can see it beside me there. That is a nice Mind Flayer mini. That's one of my favorites. Alright, let's see what else we got. Looks like a smaller one. Ooh, this is a Goblin Novice. One of our... Ooh, yeah, it's one of our commons. I like to say a heavily armored little goblin with a hammer. That's a nice Goblin mini. I like that, and it's quite different from some of our other Goblin minis. Finally, let's try to get it out. That's a Gith. It is just a straight up Githyanki. Yeah, with a crossbow. That's very good. We don't see enough Gith, I think, especially in mini form. So it's nice to get one in this set. And I guess it's going to be a common if I remember correctly. So very nice. Our next large mini, and this set should top out at large minis. We have a bear. A brown bear to be exact. I figured it'd be a lot of classic creatures. So yep, your druids will be happy. Your nature-based characters, yeah, for your random encounters in the woods. Can't go wrong with a brown bear. And next up we have a Doppelganger, it looks like. Yep, number 7. So another one that's going to be a common. Interesting. Okay, yeah, nice. Fun for storytelling purposes, can't go wrong there. Next up. Oh, that's a nice player character mini, or like a guard. This is Fist of Bane. Yeah, with a nice mace. Screaming. I like that. That's a very good one. That's a very good like castle guard kind of mini too. If you're needing an NPC to fill a role like that. And finally in this little box, we have a, what are these called again? A Hollyphant. Yeah. Interesting. I haven't gotten to this point in the adventure yet, but I think I have seen some screenshots. So someone's going to be very happy to get that. Probably quite a few people. All right, next box. Ooh. This one's popped out. Also looks like an anteater. It's a Worg. Oh, yeah, it's a Worg. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, yeah. Haven't seen a proper Worg encounter in quite a while now that I think about it. Ooh. Bendy axe, but yeah, Merregon. This looks similar to an older mini that we had from quite a while ago, but it is a good one. Yeah, great. It reminded me of the Descent into Avernus set. That makes sense. But yeah, nice to have another one, since it's been a little while since that set. Although, God, it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it surely has. What? Oh, that's just an assassin. Reaper of Bhaal. At first I thought it was just like a character turned to stone, but there's a little bit of color around the eyes. Slip into the shadow, yeah. If you want an understated rogue mini for your PCs, that's a good one too. Otherwise, just a generic assassin or spy. And, oh, that's a good dwarf mini too. Oh my God. That's a Duergar. Yeah, I guess so. Pale skin, but you could use that as a dwarf. That's a really good dwarf mini. I like that. Bald head, beard, spiky shield, spiky shoulder guards, hammer. That's a really good one. I like that. Next up, these are all popping out of the box. An ogre. Lump the Enlightened. That's another character I haven't come across in the adventure. Or have I? Was this guy in Act 1? There was a series of like ogres in the beginning of the game. I haven't played Act 1 in a while either, so you're going to have to forgive me for not remembering a lot of these characters right now. They've been sitting on my Steam Deck by my bed for months. Another goblin, well, this one armed with an arrow. This is a Goblin Sharpshooter. Nice, pretty classic, pretty standard, but that's alright. You never have too many goblin minis. Another nice guard mini. This is Flaming Fist Soldier, sure. Yeah, that's another just generic good guard figure. Got the flame emblem there on his tunic. And finally, ooh, look at that. That's excellent. This is Dame Aylin. Yeah, that's going to be probably one of the best minis in this set. That's a great like Aarakocra player character mini too if you want it. Or some sort of celestial. That's fantastic. I love that. All right. We're already halfway through. Next up we have Minotaur. Yeah, number 22. That's a good Minotaur mini. Nice. Can't go wrong there. Classic. Definitely classic creatures in this set. Bugbear Assassin. That's a pretty good Bugbear mini. It looks a little hairier than some of our typical Bugbears. A lot of the Bugbears look like they have brown skin. This one actually looks like it has fur, so I appreciate that. I'd like to see a new round of Bugbear minis, actually. We need to check out the monster manual that we got recently to see if they've changed some of the art for the Bugbears. Ooh, that's another good PC mini. Jaheira. Yeah, dual-wielding like sabers. That's really cool. I like that. 1 gold, 1 silver. Excellent. Don't remember the characters, though. I'm so sorry. Another Githyanki. Very good. And jumping on ahead. This box is particularly light, I feel like. Is this an ox? It is a strange ox, it says. I'm sure that has some reference to the game. Doesn't look all that strange to me, but nice. I do love in this is a game that you can, if you have the right spells, you can speak to pretty much all the animals in the game that you come across. That's one of my favorite things about the game. It's one of the first spells I took. Dark Justicar. 19A, so there's multiple versions of this one. I haven't seen the A's and the B's in quite a while, I feel like. Ah, it's a nicely detailed mini, too. The emblem on the little, whatever you call that, drapery on the lower body looks very cool, and the armor looks nice. Very cool. Next up. Nice, another Flaming Fist. We've got the... Ooh, I can't quite read it. Older, it's a named character. Yeah, no, that's a very good one too. I like that. We've got maybe a whole set of these Flaming Fist characters. And finally, very small one. Oh yeah, we've got an Intellect Devourer for the very beginning of the game, and a little bit more later on, I'm sure. Let's group these up just a little bit more. All right, we've got 2 more. These are both kind of heavy. Let's see. Oh my, that's cool. What is that? Nice. Look at that. Look at the sheen on that one. Yeah, it's just a Bullette, but that's a super cool looking Bullette. Look at the toes. That is really good. That's our best Bullette mini I've ever seen, for sure. Let's keep going. Is this another gift? I think it might be. It is not. That. Oh, it is. It's Shadowheart. That's what I thought. It's a Shadowheart mini, and it is a super rare chase figure, number 44 of 40. I guess we're going to be getting quite a few of these. I've got my full set in the other room, so we'll see what the other super rares are in this set, but maybe some of the player character minis. And we do have, actually I have it right here, from their other set. This is Shadowheart from the box set of characters. I can put them on screen beside me, but you can see that they are very different. Different hair color even. So they're not the same as the ones that are in the character set. So that's cool. Next up, we've got a little fiend. We've got Dror Ragzlin, I think. Nice. Nice fiend there. Cool. And finally, got a smaller one. Another little Goblin Novice. All right, and now for the one that was the heavy box that I set aside in the beginning. Oh, it'll be something cool. Okay, yeah. Got another Shambling Mound. I've got a couple of Shambling Mounds recently. Interesting. This one, it has like some sparkles on the head, and I can't tell if that is just leftover glue or if that's meant to be there. It's only there on the head. I don't know if you can even see it in the video, but there's some like sparkly bits on there, but interesting. Otherwise, yeah, this is a nice Shambling Mound. Always never gonna forget the opening Death House in Curse of Strahd with the Shambling Mound. Next up, we've got a Necromite of Myrkul, if I read that correctly. Nice, undead. And another larger one here. A nice Gnoll, straight up Gnoll. Cool. Dual wielding axes. It's a Gnoll. It is what it is. And finally, oh, I caught that just in time. A little imp. Yeah, a little imp. There's some good imps in Baldur's Gate 3, I can say that much. All right, very cool. So I'm a little bit disheartened to say, though, that the higher prices that we saw with the last set, Return of the Dragon, seems to be sticking around. When I look these up, a single booster set, a single booster box like this, is going to go for 25 bucks now. A brick of 8 boosters like we opened today is going to go for 180 bucks. And a case of 4 bricks is priced at 700 bucks. They're expected to hit store shelves sometime around February 2025, so be on the lookout. Let me know what you think of them in the comment section down below. Let me know which one is your favorite. I think it is still this one here. This is such a cool one. Yeah, I like that so much. But also, the Bullette is very cool. If you're looking to get some gifts for the gamer in your life, be sure to check out the Hit Point Press store using our links below, including their new Humblewood Tales book and box set, which is gorgeous and has some really fun 5e adventures. But otherwise, for now, please stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.